I did a thing today that I had not done in a long time, and that is weigh myself. And when I got on the scale, um, I didn't like the number. Okay, I didn't like it. Now is as good a time as any to get back on YouTube because YouTube is accountability for me. I feel like when I'm on these journeys, I like to share and hold myself accountable. And YouTube has been it for me. So I'm coming back to just kind of document this journey and just kind of talk about what I'm doing. So right now I'm eating breakfast. Okay, and I will show you what I'm eating right here. Um, and I signed up for NOOM. I signed up for a 7-day trial on the NOOM app, and I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna document it.
April, show them Gracie.
Hmm?
Show them Gracie.
Show them Gracie. This is Gracie, the new puppy. Say hi, Gracie. Gracie wants some strawberry. Hmm. She likes fruit.
Yep.
You like fruit? These are my calories, Gracie, not your calories. These are my calories that I need.
That's your mama calories.
It's a subscription. It's a so for Noom on the now I'm looking this up on Wikipedia, so I'm giving you the formal definition. So Noom is a subscription-based app, of course, for tracking a person's food intake and exercise habit. Noom is known for its emphasis on behavior change and mental wellness. So, like I was saying, they kind of couple in with eating and exercise, just being in a good mental state to be able to continue to push forward. So, if your belief system is not there, the idea is that you won't be able to make it to the finish line or you won't be able to meet your fitness and health goals. So, we're going to see. I'm only going to be doing this for 7 days just to see because, again, there are like, free apps that you can use. You can actually write things down um, on your, on your notes if you want to just do like food tracking. But, one of the things that I really, really found helpful back when I initially started on my weight loss journey after having my gastric sleeve surgery, even though my stomach was small, it was really, really important for me to, one, weigh myself every day, have the ability to do that and track it. Okay, so tracking is really, really very important because from day to day, if I ate a particular thing and I saw that that number went up on the scale, then I was more mindful about my food choices going forward because I knew exactly what to eat to be where I needed to be or to get the result that I needed to get. So now, 6 years out from having had weight loss surgery, of course, I can eat more, things like that. And I've realized that, over time, I've picked up some really, I don't want to say bad food choices, but when I do eat those things, the restriction is not there, so I'm able to eat more. And I think more times than not, I've taken advantage of the fact that if I make that food choice, I can eat a little bit more versus making a better food choice. So, um, you know, just calling out the things that I see happening in this stage. So, right now, guys, you know that my lowest weight on this journey was 122 pounds. My maintenance range is between 125 and 127. My weight had recently gone up to about 135. And I would say within the last 3 or so weeks, I'm now 143 pounds. I got on the scale this morning, and that's what the scale said, 143 pounds. So I am about 20 pounds up from my maintenance range, 18 to 20 pounds up from my maintenance range. And so it's really time for me to pull the reins back in because one, I said that I would never ever be this weight again. But here we are. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to document these first 7 days, and then what I want to do, my ultimate goal is to be in the best shape of my life, of my adult life, and so I am going to have to adopt some fitness into my routine in order to get my body where I need it to be toned. So I had, when we went back to the gym, I had started doing like rowing workouts. That's like full body workout. So I want to continue with the rowing. I want to get back in the gym and I want to continue with rowing. And then I also want to adopt in Pilates maybe 6 times a month, 6 to 8 times a month. So we'll see how that works out. 2 times a week. I'll do three times a week rowing, and I want to do 2 times a week Pilates just to see if I can get my body in the best shape that I could possibly get it. So that's going to be my goal, and I'm here to talk about it here on YouTube, and we're going to get this little bit of weight off. This is a little bit of weight. This is easy. This is easy, guys. This is cake. This is a cakewalk. I believe that mentally we make it harder than it actually is. Physically, I am capable. Okay. I am capable to eat the right things. I am in a position to be able to buy the food that I need to buy to be able to eat the way I need to eat. So yes, we're gonna do this, okay? And I figured I would come on here and document it because for someone like me that's six years out, I could only imagine the struggles that other individuals who have fallen off the wagon. I can only imagine how they feel 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years out from this surgery. I don't want to end up back in anyone's operating room having to have another weight loss surgery. So right now is the time to pull it back in and get it back on track. So who's down? Who's down? If you're someone out there who has had weight loss surgery, who has fallen off of the wagon, it doesn't matter how far you've fallen off, okay? But you can get back on. So that's what we're doing over here. So this is day one. This is day one. And yeah, I'm excited about it. So this is day one on NOOM. So what I've done so far is I've documented or tracked everything that I've eaten today. Now, the only thing I had an issue with so far with NOOM is that there was one item that they didn't have on the list, and that was my Trader Joe's oat milk creamer. So if you're dairy free out there, the Trader Joe's oat milk creamer is so good. Um, Now, peep this. Because I wasn't logging before, I could only imagine how much um, creamer I was putting in my coffee. And I do know that that is always one of the things, just like with using too much salad dressing, if you're putting too much creamer in your coffee, you can turn a 0 calorie coffee into now a 300-400 calorie beverage if you're not careful. Um, and I don't know if, you know, I love the influencers on YouTube, but their coffees are probably like 700 calorie coffees. And I just don't see how you can do that every day and think that you're going to lose weight. It's just not in the cards. That's just like drinking soda to me. So, one of the things that I had been doing is not measuring my creamer. And then the other thing was that my job had sent me a coffee mug, but this coffee mug is like a huge mug, and I liked the feel of the mug, and so I started using this damn mug. And I know that I was drinking way too much coffee and way too much creamer. Let me show you. So listen, guys. This was the mug that my job sent me. This is probably like 2 cups of coffee. And so, like I said, this was like had become my favorite mug. I was using it every day. And I was filling it up with coffee and then the rest of the way with frothed creamer. And so I know I was getting in way too many calories. So this morning I decided to use this mug, just a little shorter. You know, I don't know if it's like the same, but this just seems like it's ginormous. So I decided to use a smaller mug, and yeah, I just feel like I'm doing better by not drinking from that large mug. So yeah, it could totally be an 8 ounce mug. I don't know because it doesn't say on here, but whatever. I decided to go with the Starbucks mug today, which it just gives me the look and feel of a smaller drinking experience. So I use that, and I measure out my creamer by the serving size, and so it's 25 calories per 1 tablespoon. And so I initially started off with 4 tablespoons. That would be 100 calories. A 100-calorie beverage, not bad, because the rest of the day I'm going to drink water. So at 4 tablespoons, it just wasn't doing it for me. So I added another one. 5 tablespoons, it was okay, but it still wasn't doing it for me. So it took 7 tablespoons to get it um, to accommodate my palate for coffee. I needed at least 7 tablespoons. So that puts that beverage at 150 calories, which, okay, I can do that. I can measure it out. I mean, I'll take a 150-calorie coffee and I'll drink that. To me, that's okay. And because I like coffee, I'm willing to sacrifice the 150 calories on my coffee. And that's it and that's all. So I don't think that that's too bad. But guys, if you are um, a coffee drinker and you need to have something in your coffee, just make sure that you're measuring it. I mean, this could be complete like a waste of information for some people, but for me, because I hadn't been doing it and I had gotten out of the habit of doing it, it was just, a culture shock to know that I know I was using way more than 7 tablespoons of that coffee. The other thing that I had done is I had started drinking Red Bulls and I was drinking alcohol and, going out with friends and family a bit more. So, you know, I understand that when you deviate from your norms, these are the things that will happen. So I'm definitely going to have to cut out the alcohol. And yeah, that's not a big thing for me because, yeah, I can just not do it. To me, it's poison anyway. So I'm just not going to do it. Hey guys, hey, your girl. It's another day. It is Sunday, and I just thought that I would check in with you guys really quick. Um, no, actually, no, it's not. I'm sorry. It is Memorial Day. It is Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. So I just wanted to pop on here just to do a really quick check in. It's early morning. Gracie's outside. Let me go and check on Gracie real quick. So let me sit over here. Okay, but be careful. Be careful. Okay.
She be.
Alrighty. So okay. Could you bring her over here so she's not barking? Day 2, I got up this morning. Well, no, let me rewind. So this is going to be my day 2 NOOM update. So rewinding to yesterday, I did pretty well. I didn't have any like mishaps with like eating or what have you. I stayed within my caloric goal for the day, and the only thing I didn't do was log my food. So of course, this morning, first thing I wanted to do was make sure that I got my food logged. But what I did notice is that I got a notification first thing this morning, and that's probably because I didn't finish logging the food yesterday. So, Noom so far is good at being that accountability partner that we sometimes lack when we're trying to lose weight. I mean, we may team up with somebody, we might do challenges, so on and so forth, but a lot of times you're responsible for doing the checking in, and if you need help, you have to kind of send up that smoke signal. But with Noom and how this app is structured, if you don't check in, you're going to get a text. You're going to get some type of reminder in your phone. So that moves me on to day 2. So when I logged in this morning, one of the assignments that popped up was about establishing your SOS plan. So just based on what you know about yourself, when you're doing some type of a weight loss plan or you set a goal, you know that you're falling off the wagon when you do X. So NOOM allows you to set up basically your SOS plan to say, as an example, if I don't log my food for 2 days straight, I need NOOM to reach out to me via text or email or whatever the case. And so for me, my SOS plan would be, if I get a reminder, because they're going to send you a reminder, and I still don't log into the app, that means that I've just basically given up. So my SOS plan is that if I don't log into the NOOM app for 2 days straight, then I would want them to send me a text message reminder or something to motivate me to get back on. So I thought that was pretty cool. It also just reiterated the importance of weighing in every day and logging your weight. And it also talked about the anxieties around not wanting to get on the scale every day. And not really knowing what that is or what to call it. Sometimes we just, for me, I could honestly say that it was ingrained in me by, nutritionists, personal trainers, that you should not do it. You should not weigh in every day, because psychologically it can play tricks on you. It could actually cause you to be depressed, so on and so forth. So that was, for me, that was the reason why I've never weighed myself. It was just based on information that I had gotten from other people that I thought was experts in this whole fitness game. But now, I could honestly say that I've been the most successful when I did weigh myself every day. And I've preached about that over and over here on the channel. So you guys know for sure that I was a daily weigher. And I was the most successful when I was checking in and holding myself accountable on a daily basis. So very, very important. So, NOOM so far, again, I'm only doing the 7-day trial. So I don't know, how this is all going to um, pan out. But yeah, I'm only looking to do the free trial. Who knows? I may even sign up longer than that. They did have a special where I could sign up for like 2 months. It's anticipated that I would be at my fitness goal by August. But yeah, so far so good. The app is really, really amazing in that you have these lessons that you have to complete every day. You have to complete a minimum of 10 minutes, and then you can even get extra credit by getting a jump start on the next day. But logging the food, and so far that's been the only, I don't want to say it's a challenge, but here's for me, being someone who is plant-based mostly. A lot of the foods that I purchased from Trader Joe's is not on the app, so it's kind of annoying when you have to log the food in. Like, you have to complete the whole nutrition facts in order to log your food. So that's a bit annoying, and that was the reason why I didn't complete it, because I knew that some of the things that I ate was not going to be in there, and it was just an annoyance to have to go in there and type all that information in. But I did it this morning, so my day 1 is complete, and now we're on to day 2. So this morning I've just drank my water, and I am going to have my coffee, and I'm going to show you guys how much 7 tablespoons of the oat milk creamer is that I use from Trader Joe's, just in case, sometimes we don't like to measure, we like to eyeball. So I'll show you guys using one of my little glass creamer jugs that I got from Amazon. So as soon as the coffee is done, I'm going to go in the house and I'll show you guys. But that's all for today's check-in. Oh, I did weigh in today, and I am 0.2 pounds down. So we are on the road to recovery, okay? We are moving and shaking already in this game. So I'll check back in with you guys when I have my coffee, and I'll also give you a glimpse of what I'm having for breakfast. So peace out. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. So this is the little creamer jug that I picked up on Amazon. It's a little spotty. I'll wash that out. And then I just have my tablespoon here. And so, you can use this if you want for aesthetic purposes, like if you're doing like reels or whatever. This is typically what you see people use this for, so I will link this down below. And then this teaspoon, I just got this from like Bed Bath & Beyond, like a pack of them. And so listen, I'm not here to be the creamer police. I'm not here to be the creamer police. But let me tell you, the creamers that are out there are not that great. The ingredients are just not that great. The creamer that I used to use all the time was the Silk Oatly brand creamer. I like the oatmeal cookie, the vanilla, and then they now have a maple brown sugar one that they have out. Sometimes you can catch it. But Trader Joe's has one now, and this one is really, really good. It's their non-dairy oat creamer, brown sugar flavor. It's $1.99 for this size, which is really, really good. And so previously, guys, I was not doing any measurements, but I'm measuring now, and so I realized that I only need 7 of these to make my coffee taste the way I want it to taste. Maybe I don't. 3. Let's see. 4. Okay. So, you know what, guys? Let me take that back. So, this is an actual tablespoon. So, let me show you the spoon that I was using. I was actually using this spoon to do my measurements, and I needed 7 of these in order to make my coffee taste the way I wanted it to taste. But now I'm using a regular tablespoon, a measuring tablespoon. And this is exactly 4 tablespoons of creamer, which to me is a lot. So let me just see. I'm going to go ahead and pour my coffee. And I'm going to see. So now, just from a caloric standpoint, this creamer is 25 calories per tablespoon. Yes, per tablespoon is 25 calories. So with that said, this would be 100 calories that I'm putting into my 0-calorie coffee. So all right, so now, just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to use my Nespresso mug because it's glass. And I'm just going to show you how much coffee I typically pour into this glass. And then, of course, show you the creamer. So I'm only using about that much coffee. And into that, I'm going to put 100 calories of creamer. We're going to see. So let's see. This is the color. It's perfect. So one of these will do you. So yes, I'm going to link this below, guys, to link you straight to it. You'll get 2 of them for, I think, like $9.99. I think some of the other sellers were selling them a bit more expensive at like $12 or $13. So you see, when I just did an eyeball test, I was eyeballing it without the proper measuring tools. I was using like 7 of these spoonfuls of creamer. This I know is, if I use this and this is exactly 100 calories of creamer, which, okay, 100 calorie coffee is not bad. You know, it's those 500, 700 calorie coffees that have creamer, almond milk, drizzles, and all that other crap. So I'm going to keep this handy. And so yeah, I'm just going to keep this right in the cabinet, like so. So I always have it for measuring. And yeah.
Can I help you?
Hi, good morning. I'm calling to just with a general question. I am looking to start a Pilates regimen, and I was just wondering what class would be the best for a beginner.
Have you ever taken Pilates?
I've not.
Not. Okay. So a couple of different options to do. We do have new client specials that you could take advantage of.
Okay.
12.
Okay, that works completely fine. Tomorrow at 12 or in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know I can most definitely do tomorrow at 12. If
Okay.
you're trying to get in tonight, I just need to check if she can get there by 5:30.
Okay, tomorrow at 12 works for
Do
me.
you have a preference?
Tomorrow at 12 is
Tomorrow at 12?
yeah, that works for me. That's fine.
All right, so let's set you up with an account. I'm just going to put you on speaker.
Okay, no problem. Alrighty, guys. So today again is Tuesday, and I did my NOOM lessons for today. I also logged my first meal, which was breakfast, and I did my weigh-in. And my goal for today is to walk 2,000 steps, of which I've already completed 190. I have also drank some water, but I am going to get to drinking more water now. I have my food in the air fryer right now, or my tofu, I should say. I have part of my meal prep for the day in the air fryer. So I'm doing a sriracha tofu that I got from Trader Joe's, and I'm going to have spinach and jicama wraps. So I'm going to make like a sriracha tofu and spinach jicama taco for today. That'll probably be lunch and dinner, and then this evening I'll do my meal prepping for Wednesday. So it should all be really, really fun. So far so good. This is my third day playing around with the NOOM app. I am already down, I want to say 2 pounds since starting this, which is really, really exciting. Some of the things that I've learned so far is that eating more foods with water help you out. Weighing every day. This is something that I've done forever, but it's just readopting that methodology back into my lifestyle, and baby steps, taking baby steps and not trying to be perfect at this. In today's lesson, in the NOOM 101 lesson, it talked about how you will fail and that progress is actually perfection, not being perfect. So, we're all going to fall off the wagon. Nobody is 100% perfect, and it's a journey. So you're never ever going to be completely finished with this. The moment that you think that you have reached perfection is when you more than likely are going to fail. And me just not being consistent is what has gotten me to this place where now I need to kind of refocus and get back on to logging my meals and holding myself accountable. So this lesson today was good, and I wanted to not like this app, and I wanted to not feel forced to sign up for it. But so far I'm really liking listening in on these. Like, it's almost like it's a psychology or therapy session. It's almost like you get a daily therapy session with this app, and it kind of changes your idea. So if you wake up in the morning and you feel like you don't want to do it, listening to these lessons every day kind of changes your mindset. So I like that about it. So I'm going to check in with you guys in a few. I need to go in here and check on this tofu. Yeah, so I just got off the phone with IMX Pilates. Fitness, and they're in Englewood, New Jersey. If you're wondering, if you're in the tri-state area, and I'm going to be going for a beginner's class tomorrow at 12. So yay for that. So right now I'm gonna start doing a meal prep for today because I need to get my life in order, you know. So I need to go out and get some more strawberries sometime today. I have to do a couple of like returns to. I have to take something back to Home Depot, Walmart, and do I have to take anything else back? No, so I have to take something back to Walmart, and I have to take something back to Home Depot. And while I'm out, I'm just gonna grab like some fruit. But right now, I have this spinach. It's like the steam in the bag spinach. I'm gonna make that. And then I also have some of these Moroccan tofu cubes that I'm gonna just like throw in the air fryer. They say that they're ready to eat, but I don't know. I don't like the way this. Then I also have this one. This is from Trader Joe's, and this is a flavored sriracha baked tofu. I have these jicama wraps, these thinly sliced jicama wraps. These are great for tacos. You do have to keep this refrigerated. The nutrition facts on this is for 2 wraps, it's 15 calories, very low in carbohydrates. It's pretty much 0 net carbs or 1 net carb because it has 2 grams of dietary fiber, 3 grams of total carbs. So you typically would subtract your dietary fiber from your carbs to get the net carbs. Jicama wraps are a good substitute for your traditional flour tortilla chips. Not tortilla chips, but you know, the tortilla shells that you would use for tacos. So I did find this at, it's not a local for me. It's in the area, it's in my county, but it's really not local. I did have to drive away to get it, but my local Trader Joe's in Paramus does not carry these all the time. So I was lucky to be going over to the refrigerated section to get my creamer, and I stumbled upon these when I was picking this stuff up. So yeah, I'm happy to have stumbled upon these jicama wraps because yeah, the calories on them are damn good. And yeah, we're on the road to losing this weight, this regain, honey. So we don't have time to play games. So yeah, if you have a Trader Joe's in your area, definitely look for these. Like I said, nutrition facts are excellent.